I'm Joe with OCDetailing.
Hey, and I'm Justice.
And we're not brothers. And I say that because people keep asking if we're brothers, but actually, we're not. Justice actually, I found him in Florida. He was homeless and living on a beach, drinking beer. And I asked him if he wanted to come work here because I thought he would be good at tinting windows. You know why? Because he was able to take the label off his beer bottle and put it back without damaging it. It was truly impressive. And so now here we are today. What we're doing right now is we're tinting this Cybertruck with STEK NEX window film. This window film is actually super great for blocking heat because just like the technology in this car has dramatically changed over the last 20 years, so has the reasons we tint windows. We no longer tint windows just for privacy or so we can sell drugs or do dirty things in the car without being seen. We actually do it to make ourselves more comfortable, and that's why you see a lot of people tinting their windshields these days. Now, this windshield on the Cybertruck is actually the biggest windshield we've ever tinted, and these are very difficult to do. It's not so much the shrink on this windshield, which is what Justice is doing right now. He's shaping the window film to actually be able to go around the curve when he does the install. And then when you go to install this, the film will actually fit the way it's supposed to because window films are flat. And that's why they have the ability to shrink. And STEK NEX film is actually really easy to shrink. They make it a very user-friendly film, and it still has all the properties of the super high IR films that are gonna block a lot of heat, and they're gonna look super clear and make this person way more comfortable when they're driving.
So I've been actually doing, besides how amazing Joe's story sounded, I've actually been in window tint for 10 years. And throughout those 10 years, I've noticed a huge difference from people just going for like, hey, I just want my car as dark as I can get, to being like, hey, how much heat can you stop?
Yeah.
And that's the amazing thing with like windshield technology. When I first started doing window tint, we rarely did windshields. Now this is an almost every car, everyday thing.
Because it makes you so much more comfortable. Like, I'm not joking, I feel salesy when I say this, but it's one of the most dramatic pieces of glass you can tint on the car, and it's also one of the hardest pieces of glass you can tint on the car. If you get used to having your windshield tinted, and you get in a car without it, you feel like a vampire that is being violated by the sun. You want to throw garlic at it in hopes that it will stop hurting your face. And we're actually super capable of doing it because you know what the other side of a windshield is you're always looking through it. So if you mess up the install on this, you're gonna see it. The customer's gonna see it and they're gonna notice. And we see it all the time here. We have cars come in and they have to, like what Justice is doing right now, you're heating up this to shrink it. You can actually smear the adhesive because the adhesive's clear. And it's not super visible until you install the film. We care about that, where I don't see very many other people that notice it or do. But being a premium shop, using a premium brand of film, we want to make sure our install's as clean as possible, looks as good as possible. And then because it's a STEK NEX film, it's going to perform as great as possible. Thanks for watching. I'm Joe with OCDetailing. Please subscribe for more stories about Justice drinking beer on the beach naked with dogs.
Living the life.